Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Sagittarius, April 21, 2025. The Sun's move into your solar house today puts special emphasis on your career and public life. During this cycle that lasts until May 20th, you put more pride and heart into your professional or social standing and your ability to meet your responsibilities. Doing this part of life well will be more satisfying than usual. In the weeks ahead, you experience a stronger need or desire to perform well, set goals, and get back on track. Expect higher demands on you at this time of year, both personally and professionally. Even with the Sun and Mars now in more demanding positions in your solar chart, today's energies are strong for adding extra imagination and intuition to the equation. You can have a particularly inspirational effect on others, in fact. Sharing a dream or vision can be gratifying, and your motivation or energy levels increase the more inspired you feel. Your intuition is active and accurate, and connections to someone special or a particular project can be impassioned. Get ready to focus on buckling down on business. As the mighty Sun enters Taurus, your solar house of achievements, you're running into a season filled with professional opportunities. While this could take your priority over personal or romantic concerns, it's a good time to remember that you don't need to choose success or love over one another. A full life is about experiencing victory as well as laughter, passion as well as progress, and magic as well as the hustle. Live in the moment as you also build the empire of your life. What do you value about your career path? Take a moment to consider everything you have accomplished when the Sun enters Taurus. You will shine brightly for your achievements, successes, and feats throughout the Taurus season. It will be vital for you to express gratitude for every opportunity and every individual who has helped you come this far as you go throughout the Taurus season. Never forget where you come from, as Mars in your sign trines Neptune in Aries. Remember to stay humble and thankful that you have succeeded beyond all measures. You can have a hard time paying attention to the main message sometimes, and now could be one of those times. There is much excitement on the planet these days. Many people want to do good to counteract the great pain we all felt over the past year. Why? Our job is to do good for yourself, your body, your mind, your home. Concentrate on yourself, and you will be in a better position to join in with your peers on the planet and work for the greater good of our societies. You are sure to feel energetic and very positive on this first day of a new cycle. On this day, chances are that you will feel like there is no limit to what you can do, and truly, there isn't. A fresh start can motivate you like nothing else. Whenever an opportunity comes your way, explore the potential that lies within it. Just be sure that you are willing to go the distance with anything you decide you are going to commit to. While the Moon will leave a playful and creative part of your chart and return to your busy work sector today, and the Sun will not only leave an adventurous part tomorrow but return to your career sector, there is little danger of life becoming all work and no play. Partly because, as the Moon wraps up its first visit to a nostalgic part of your chart since the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment, left earlier in the week, there has been a chance to capture her resolve to follow your heart. However, mainly because in his first full day in Leo, Mars is already connecting with planets in your sector of adventure, travel, learning, and discovery that are here to stay. For days after the asteroid Juno, the Queen of Commitment left your romantic sector, the Moon leaves and wraps up its well-timed monthly visit. The Moon will continue to return every 4 weeks, while the romantically charged lunar vibes of the last few days have been a chance to capture Juno's sense of resolve, making it easier to keep the spirit of romance and the determination to follow your heart alive. Sagittarius, your spirit craves movement inside or out. Your quote of the day: freedom lives in both distance and depth. Your color of the day is flame orange, wild and alive. Lucky numbers: 3, 9, 17. A spontaneous idea or journey could bring insight. You may feel torn between settling and exploring. Try to do both in small ways. Humor helps you reconnect to what matters. Adventure doesn't always require a map. Our eyes in the sky. Let's take a moment to slow down and tap into the energy of April 21st, 2025. Whether you're watching this in the early hours of the morning with your first cup of coffee, or winding down after a full day, this space is just for you. Take a deep breath, settle in, and let's explore what the cards have to say, because they came through today with a beautiful, layered message that might just speak to something you've been quietly carrying. The first card drawn is the Page of Pentacles, a lovely, grounded energy that hints at fresh opportunities, especially in areas like work, study, personal growth, or even health. There's a sense of being at the beginning of something, not necessarily starting over, but starting from a new perspective. You might be learning something new, considering a different path, or planting seeds for a goal that feels exciting but still a little undefined. Think of this like those first warm days of spring when you finally open the windows, clean out the closet, or buy that journal you've been meaning to start. Today, the universe invites you to take one small but meaningful step in the direction of what you want to build. You don't need AF. You'll plan just a willingness to be curious, humble, and open to where this journey could take you. Next, we have the Four of Wands, and this card brings such celebratory, joyful energy. It's a sign of milestones, stability, and shared happiness. You might find yourself reconnecting with someone you've been missing, or even just feeling a sense of peace in your environment that you hadn't noticed before. The Four of Wands often shows up when it's time to celebrate something, even the little wins. Maybe you've finally finished a task that was weighing on you, maybe someone around you has good news, or maybe it's as simple as waking up today with more hope than you had yesterday. Don't underestimate the power of small victories. They're worth honoring. And if you've been feeling a bit disconnected from joy lately, consider what would make today feel a little more special, even in a quiet way. The third card is the Six of Swords, which brings the theme of moving forward. This doesn't always mean literal travel, though for some, it might, but it speaks more deeply to emotional transition. Leaving behind something that no longer fits, releasing old pain, or finally reaching the other side of a long healing process. If you've been working through something heavy, this card is like a gentle nod that you're moving into calmer waters. It's a process, not an instant shift, but you're going in the right direction. I often think of the Six of Swords as that feeling after a hard conversation or a long cry where you're not quite okay yet, but you can tell the weight has lifted a little. That's powerful progress, and it's worth acknowledging. Give yourself grace today, especially if you're in the middle of your own transition. And finally, we close with the Ten of Cups, one of the most emotionally fulfilling cards in the deck. This card paints a picture of emotional alignment, contentment, and shared love. It doesn't necessarily mean that everything is perfect, but it's about feeling whole, connected, and in tune with what truly matters. For some of you, this might mean harmony within your relationships, family, friendships, or even within yourself. For others, it might represent a vision of the life you're building, the dream that motivates you through the tough days. It's a gentle whisper that you're not as far away from that vision as you think. Hold on to the things that make your heart feel safe. Reach out to the people who feel like home. And don't be afraid to imagine a future where emotional peace is not only possible, it's yours. So, with the Page of Pentacles, Four of Wands, Six of Swords, Strength, and Ten of Cups, we have a beautiful journey unfolding today, the start of something new, a moment to celebrate, movement toward peace, the quiet strength within you, and the joy of feeling emotionally grounded. This reading isn't just about what's coming, it's also a reflection of who you already are. If something here resonated with you, I'd love to hear how. Are you beginning something new? Leaving something behind? Or simply finding your rhythm again after a time of uncertainty? Share your thoughts or experiences in the comments. It's always so meaningful to connect with each other and see how these cards play out in different lives. Wherever you are today, know this: your story is unfolding beautifully, and even if you can't see the full picture yet, you're right on time. Keep trusting, keep showing up, and keep choosing hope even in small doses. You're doing better than you think.